What's up, YouTube? It's Ollie the Rock coming to you with a wonderful Nightwish video. Yay! I'm pretty excited. I always get excited when that happens. Right there. Yes, I do. It's my daily drug, unless you guys didn't already know that. I have to have my dosage of Nightwish every day. Whether it be 1, 2, 3, 5, 10, 20, whatever. Yeah. So I did a lot of video research on a lot of the songs that I've already viewed and have already reacted to. There's a couple of them that I'm going to redo because there's some things I found out that I was pretty cool, pretty excited about, and I just love it. That's just the way it is. You know, when you're in love with something and you're very passionate about something and you kind of go all the way out. I also want to say thank you for all those individuals that have actually commented about my live stream that I'll be doing in 2 weeks. A lot of you have gotten some good points, and I'm going to utilize those points as well. This live version is going to be pretty cool, so I'm pretty excited of how I'm going to do it. It is going to be really all up to you guys. The comments are going to be, this live performance is all about you guys. It's about your comments about the actual concert that we're all going to partake in. Some of you already were probably there in some of these concerts that we're going to look at. I will be doing it every 2 weeks, just because when you enjoy music and you want to appreciate it, it's really cool to appreciate it with other people. You're kind of sharing, it's kind of collaboration between those that are viewing it and those that are actually enjoying it as well. Sorry, I live by an Air Force base, and so sometimes I hear jets screaming by. And so that's why I look over. Sorry. Anyway, so I am going to be doing Nightwish, Over the Hills and Far Away. And you guys know this is a kind of a cover, so to speak. Oh, I can't think of who did this cover. Gary Moore. Can't think of the name. Sorry. Gary Moore did a cover of this as well. In case you guys don't know who Gary Moore, I'll have to let you guys know later. But for now, let's get into the video. Anyway, so before we do, little backstory on the song. Your comments are appreciated, so if you guys can tell me, that'd be great. So, would you say that this song, if you look at the lyrics, and I'm going to post the lyrics in the actual description area so you guys can look at the lyrics as well. Do you guys think that is about a guy that was committed for robbery, but was cheating on his friend's wife? The guy that did the robbery was committed by her was really not was not married, but he cheated with his friend's wife and then killed him. Is that what I get out of it? I mean, that's kind of what I'm thinking. That's what I got, because some of the lyrics, I mean, I don't know if he killed him or not, but like on one part here on the lyrics, it says, where he says, he knew that it would cost him dear, but yet he dared not say. So he didn't say anything about the whole, the adultery relationship that he had with his wife. I'm assuming he kept quiet for the sake of the friendship. Maybe? I don't know. So he says, where he had been that fateful night, a secret may stay. He had to fight back tears of rage. His heart beats like a drum, for with the wife of his best friend, he spent his final night of freedom. In other words, he went to jail, I'm assuming. And then, of course, it goes back to Over the Hills and Far Away. And then he swears he will return one day, far from the mountains and the seas. Back in her arms, he swears he'll be over the hills and far away. Just putting that out there. I'm thinking that's probably the direction of the song. Please let me know. And then there's another part on this where he says, each night within his prison cell, he looks out through the bars. He reads the letters that she wrote. So she's writing to him even in the midst of this issue, adultery issue that she's doing. Bad girl. And then he says he reads the letters that she wrote. One day he'll know the taste of freedom, you know, back in her arms again. And then he swears that he'll be back with her once again. And then, of course, towards the end of the last part of the actual lyrics, he says, "Over the hills and far away, she prays he will return one day. As sure as the rivers reach the seas, back in his arms is where she'll be." Bad girl. So anyway, the very first part of the lyrics, just to let you know, is that they came for him one winter's night, arrested. He was bound. They said they'd been a robbery. His pistol had been found. So was he set up by the friend? Just a thought. Anyway, let's get into it. I'm excited to see, knowing a little bit of the lyrics, how the song sounds with those lyrics. Sorry, I ramble because I always get excited when you get to the lyrics and then you start viewing the lyrics and you're looking at the song and you're like, oh my God, I know where they were going. And Tomas, what the hell, dude? You're like magician when it comes to lyrics. Just saying. Oh, and this is prior to Marco being in the band. So I don't know if it was a little bit after or a little bit before. I don't know. At least that's what I get from what the history shows. Please correct me if I'm wrong, because I'm down for corrections. I'm not perfect. I'm not, you guys know. What the heck am I talking about? Shut up. All right, let's do this. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. The master drummer.
Came for him one winter's night. Arrested, he was bound. He said there'd been a robbery. His pistol had been found.
Who's in that keyboard?
They marched into the station house. He waited for the dawn. And as they led him to the dock, he knew that he'd be wrong. The static
guitar.
of robbery, he heard the bailiff say, "You without an alibi, tomorrow's night will mourn his freedom." Over the hills so far away, for 10 long years he'll count the days. Over the mountains and the
Sorry, I had to stop it. U.S. mail. I know it's a joke. That's how they got mail out back in those days. They actually sent birds, pigeons. That's their carrier mail. I know, weird, but I just think that's funny.
seas, the breezes life for him will be. That it would cost him dear, but yet he dare not say where he had been that fateful night. Secret it must stay. He had to fight the tears of rage. His heart beat like a drum. For with the wife of his best friend, his seas, back in his arms is where she'll be. Over the hills and far away, he swears he will return one day. Far from the mountains and the seas, back in her arms is where he'll be. Over the hills and far away, she prays he will return one day. As sure as the rivers reach the seas, back in his arms is where.
So that last part, when she was going in with the fire, did she just kill him? Because he was in jail. That was the jail. I'm confused on that last scene. Nightwish, what the hell are you doing to me? Anyway, that was really cool. Oh my God, Impu and his guitar picking, man, that's just super awesome. I really love that man. That man has a talent. By the way, I've been practicing a lot lately with my guitar to try to get better. Never as good as Impu and a lot of these other wonderful guitarists in the world. That I'm probably like the top 10 bottom of worst guitarists, but I'm working on it. Anyway, it's kind of fun. I like playing just as much as I like listening to the music. It has a good feel. When you're playing, it's different than listening. I don't know if that makes sense. When you're playing with passion that goes into the chords, and that sound that comes out can give that passion to others that listen to it. So how you're feeling at that moment when you're playing may not be exactly how the people are listening and the emotions that they're feeling from that. Music is a very emotional based type of, I don't know, sound. Everything that comes out affects you in one way or the other. You could hate something because you hear something and you don't like it because the tones or the music quality that you're listening to is not what your soul likes, if that makes sense. And then you'll hear something. Good example, Phantom of the Opera, that Flora did. The sound and the music and the quality of the voice affected your soul, which in turn affected your emotions and how you feel towards that song, which those emotions come out in various ways. Mine was several. I cried. I was lost for words. My mind was gone. Didn't know how I was thinking and feeling at the time because I was so overwhelmed with pure joy in the moment of feeling that music. Just saying. I know, I'm probably wrong, but it's just me, my opinions. You know, they're worth like 2 cents. But anyway, hey, thanks guys. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me. It's always fun doing Nightwish videos because I dig their music, the quality, everything. I don't care who sings it. I have a preference. Yeah, I do love Flora. She's got a very powerful voice that gives Nightwish a next evolution process in how they sing and how their quality of music is. Not to take away from any of these singers. Tarja did amazing on this performance, very well. I know this wasn't a live performance, but still very well given on this one. I loved it. It was great. It was an official video, but this was one of the requests that was given to me and says, please do this particular one so you can see the full effect of Tarja and the band. Thank you so much. I appreciate all your comments. We'll catch you guys later in the next video reaction.